You're looking for a budget keyboard that's under $100 that looks exactly like a custom keyboard? Well, this might be the one for you. This is the Epomaker EK68, and this video is sponsored by Epomaker. Thank you to them for sending us the keyboard. So it's budget friendly, it's under $100, and it's 65%. As you can see from the box, we've got a knob, we've got indicator lights, we've got arrow keys there. It's quite pretty. It's designed and manufactured by Epomaker. You know, I feel like they've got a lot going on this year. Unlike last year, where they just took things from the manufacturer, slapped their name on it, and decided to call it a day. This year, they're actually designing things. Ooh. Taking information from what the people want and making it into a real life keyboard. Now this one, I feel like is probably more desirable than the last one that we looked at, the 96%, but who knows? People like 96% nowadays. It's trending. Is 65% trending anymore? I don't know. Maybe it is. So we've got 65% hot swappable mechanical keyboard. Well, whatever this is, and this is V3. So maybe they've made various versions of this. Maybe that's just talking about the switch type. If any of you can understand this, just tell me what it means. I don't understand. You got some features here: multimedia knob, RGB, software, and wired and wireless. First thing, we've got a manual. It's a little bit beat up, but we've got a manual. We do have gasket mount. It's weird that it's called 68 because the key amount here says 66 keys plus one knob. Maybe they're counting one knob as 2 keys. So gasket mount, plate mat stabilizers, a polycarbonate plate. That's cool. Very nice and flexible. And that's pretty much it. Accessories are underneath. We've got the keycap and switch puller. We've got the awesome braided black cable, straight cable, not bad. And we've got a black space bar and a couple switches. Whoa, these are Epomaker branded switches. They're linear. Nice bottom out sound. I don't know the name of them. I'm gonna have to look that up, but they sort of look cool. So here is the EK68, and the top case sort of looks like it could be made out of aluminum. If you're standing really far away and you look at this thing, you're like, ooh, that looks like a custom keyboard. The top here, you've got your USB-C connection opening here. You've got Windows Mac mode, and you have 2.4 USB and Bluetooth. So the dongle here, it would be more convenient if it had one of those like push in and then it springs out, but still it's in a good spot. It's easy to see, and because it's magnetic, sort of. I thought it was magnetic. Maybe it's not magnetic. It's snug, so you're not gonna lose it. Just make sure you press it all the way in instead of halfway. And the case here, you got a very distinct top case and a bottom case. So it's very clean. There's almost no Epomaker branding anywhere except here on the dongle and then on the back here. Very clean design overall. On the back, you've got 2 angles of kick-up feet. Pretty thick, high quality feet here. So you're not gonna have any sliding when you're doing some intense gaming. I'm not really sure what this hole's for, but you have it. It doesn't really do anything. And then you got a knob. It's pretty quiet. You can click down and you can rotate. It is tactile, so you can feel each bump, but it's not very loud. So we've got indicator here for battery life, and I think it could be caps or something. So let's take a look at these keycaps. You've got a PBT double shot material, pretty thick, pretty high quality. They remind me a lot of the Kinetic Labs Octopus keycaps. Got this black space bar that you can put if you want to. Got plate mounted stabilizers here, pre-lubed. There's a layer of foam. This is not a polycarbonate PCB. They lied to me. It says so right here, plate material, PC, polycarbonate. This is definitely not a polycarbonate. Much, much stiffer. It doesn't flex. Pre-lube stabilizers sound pretty nice. It could use a little bit of spacebar foam, but overall it's not bad. You do have some flex. Out of all the Epomaker keyboards we've looked at so far, this one is the one with the most flex. If they actually went for a polycarbonate plate, we'd probably see even more flex. So let's plug it in. Maybe I'll try attaching it via Bluetooth. Add device, get hydrated. And we are connected. Let's go to the Epomaker EK68 webpage, where we get to see what other colors we have in store for us. Whoa, okay. We've got ANSI and ISO modes. A lot of options for you people out there living all across the world. For ANSI, we have a lot more color options. The ISO only really has this black gold cherry profile, and ANSI, you've got SA profile. You've got the black purple cherry profile, which is what we've got here. You've got the black gold cherry profile and the black gold OEM. So for cherries, what switches are we using? Oh, we're using bluebird switches. Oh, so you've got south facing LEDs, so there's no interference with cherry switches. So you've got 3 sets of keycaps to choose from. We've got the nice cherry profile, the lowest one of them all. Above that it would be OEM, and above that would be SA like. They call it SA like because it's not SA. Okay, I knew it. They lied about their plate material in this manual. It is steel, so no wonder it's super stiff. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, some of these reviews are so cute. I haven't gotten it yet, making me sad. Best 65% ever used. Wow, looks great. Best keyboard ever. Out of 78 reviews, it's got 4.5 stars. So you can order it right now. It is available. Let's look at these bluebird switches. They are $12.99 for 30 switches. So a keyboard like this, you need 3 packs, which would be about $40. 35 gram initial force, which is super lightweight. So this is very lightweight keyboard. Palm stem, palm housing. And the lifespan is 100 million keystrokes. Very nice. They're pretty decent. It's a good price. They sound pretty nice. So volume wheel, you got delete, page up and page down. A really great profile, actually. I really like it. I mean, you could use the software to modify it. Like if you want home and end instead of page up, page down, you could do that. Let's see what this is. League of Legends gaming RGB mode. Not very bright. We only have like half of this keyboard illuminated, but you can do the normal RGB effects. You can change the direction, you can change the colors. I think it's a great keyboard. The price stands at $89.99. For this price, what else can we buy that's pretty good? Maybe a Keychron? I feel like there's not much competition here. Even the V series isn't gasket mounted. It's in a league of its own. You even have different colors. You've got the wireless, which other ones don't really have. And the Bluetooth isn't slow or anything. If you're looking for a budget keyboard, this is pretty good. Sounds pretty nice. Not docky. It's more on the clacky side, and the space bar could use a little bit of foam. But the bottom mouse sound is pretty quiet. If you're in another room with someone, like this isn't a bad option. I do wish the typing experience was more bouncy though, although you do have a little bit more give than a lot of other gasket mounted keyboards, but it's not a lot. Epomaker EK68 going into the Notion table. If you want access to this, it is in the link in the description, and it just has every keyboard that we've pretty much ever reviewed ever. Variety of keycap profiles and switches to pick from. Resembles a custom keyboard without a custom keyboard price. It's got all the RGB. I really like it. It's great. Downside, maybe the software. The software is probably the downside. Let's do 4 stars. And you only have plate mount stabilizers. I think 4 stars is pretty fair for this keyboard. And I'll leave you with a high quality typing test. And that is all. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks to Epomaker for sponsoring this video. Bye.